Hey guys, today I'm sharing a blog vlog, all while having a whole lot of fun. Hey guys, today's video is going to be just a little bit different. We're trying a few things, if you have noticed, around here to show you guys a little bit of what goes on when we're not taping shows, or what's going on to get recipes up on the blog and that kind of thing. A more life vlog kind of thing to show you the different things that we do to make the channel and the website possible. It's a question we get a lot of times, is exactly how are you doing what you're doing? And so we thought we might try a few vlogs. I don't know if we'll keep doing this. This may be the one and only one of these that we do. I'm not sure. It's just a tester. So I thought we would just share a few days and give you guys a little perspective on how we put together the videos, how we test recipes for the blog. So it's just a little snapshot. Let us know what you think, and hopefully some of the recipes that you're seeing in this video you will see coming up this week on the channel. One more thing. This is not meant to take the place of anything else. That's why we're putting it out on a different day. It is not going to replace regular cooking shows, and it's not going to replace Foodie Friday and that kind of thing, or the travel vlog. It's just a little something different that we're trying. I'm preparing for us to tape a couple cooking shows coming up, and so that starts with me ordering groceries online and then getting those groceries, and then us taping the show. I thought I'd start showing you guys some of that stuff. I don't know if it's interesting to you. We're trying a couple different things to kind of give you guys a little bit more of a look of what's going on when we're not taping shows, or behind what you're seeing. A blog vlog, if you will. So I'm going to hop on Walmart.com and order my groceries for the cooking shows we're getting ready to tape. I thought we might just take you a little bit along for the ride. I'm also working with a different camera than what I'm used to, because a couple of our cameras just died on the last travel route that we took. So we're trying something different. So if there's a little bit of a difference that you see, bear with us. Oh, might be worth noting what we're going to cook this week is a little bit different because we're getting ready to travel again. These will be the videos, I think, for next week, but we try to tape things a little bit ahead when we can. Recipes that have already been tested and are going to be taped this week is a creamy chicken and asparagus that is out of this world. It's probably one of my favorite new dishes that we've come up with. I love it. It was so yummy. The leftovers were delicious. It's really, really good. So we're gonna do that one. And then another dish that we are doing is we are going to be turning one of our very popular soups into a low-carb soup. And that would be our loaded cauliflower cheesy soup. I don't know if that's how it's actually phrased on the blog or not. I'll show it to you here. Anyhow, it is a very, very popular recipe, and we've heard from low carb people for a long time that they've turned it into low carb. And so we're like, duh, why aren't we doing that? So we've got the low carb version to show you guys. Super yummy. Another great soup to kind of just keep. I love soups for low carb stuff. That's what I'm up to. So I'm gonna just hop on Walmart.com and order some food. And I honestly, usually Mikey goes and picks up the groceries, but they do offer us the grocery delivery option, and I'm probably gonna go with that this time, just because of how hectic this week is. He has 2 gigs. We're getting the camper ready to go back out. We have all kinds of errands to run because we're going to be on a bit of a longer trip this time. We're super excited about it. We're making preparations about all of that. Miss Ad's getting all of her online school stuff together. There's a lot going on. I say that a lot, I know, but it kind of, that's the reality that we're living. So I'm gonna just let them deliver me the groceries. Now, the only problem with that, I'm sorry, the sun just keeps coming and going. The only problem with that is if they substitute something weirdly, they do that every once in a while, or they just don't have something that I need, then that kind of leaves me in a pinch since we're gonna tape right after those groceries come. So, wish me luck. My groceries are ordered, and so now I think what I'm gonna do is get ready for dinner tonight. And Mikey is gone. Well, he'll be home for dinner. He's gone for a gig until, oh wait, I'm gonna be gone. He's gonna be back here because I've got to take Addie to karate. So what I'm making is I'm gonna do our air fryer fried chicken, which is low carb, and I'm gonna make enough so that we can have some for dinner, and then I'm going to try freezing the leftovers so that when we leave, do you guys hear this? I don't know if you can see this or not, but she's been instructed to get the stuff out of the backyard. So she is throwing things up over the deck. Anywho, I'm gonna make our air fryer fried chicken, and I'm gonna make it for dinner tonight, and then I'm gonna try and freeze the leftovers so that when we are traveling early next week, we can eat the leftovers as a part, or I can thaw it and then have cold chicken, or I guess you could heat it up if you really wanted to. But we enjoy cold chicken on the road as an easy way for us to eat low carb while we drive. So that's my attempt. I've heard frozen fried chicken can work, so we're gonna try it. That's what I'm gonna attempt to do. Addie, this is why we don't play sports. Do not knock that through my window or you're in trouble. Is she crazy? Is she crazy, Ollie? So one of the realities of my life right now, come on, Mikey, is that every time I go to do anything, it's in the trailer. Thankfully though, the trailer is like right outside the door right now because I'm packing it. It's a mess inside, I'll warn you. Come on, Aki. Aki really loves the trailer. Come on, baby. You coming? But the good news is I already have my fried chicken breading already made up and in a tub. So all I have to do is grab it. He's like ready to move in. He's like, what's going on? Why aren't we going? We took them on a test run yesterday. Come on. The puppies always go with us on the test run because they're a part of the test run. Come on, Aki, let's go. See, you gonna come on? He's like, but wait, we need to go. Do you want to go? Come on, Aki. We gotta go inside and make fried chicken. I think I have a puppy protest on my hands. my first batch is on. I have to do 2 batches. One thing that I really like about the Foodie that I can't do in my traditional air fryer is the Foodie, I can just set it on 30 minutes and it does fine and it gets it fully crisp on all sides. Where whenever I do that with my air fryer, I have to flip halfway through. So I like that with the Foodie. I can do that. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is gonna go ahead and make the second batch and go ahead and get it breaded so that when this is done, I can literally just remove the cooked chicken and toss in the rest of the raw so it can cook. And that second batch will be the batch that I'm gonna freeze for later. Well, wouldn't you know, it made a liar out of me. I think because I tried to crowd too much in there because my pack of chicken had like 2 extra legs. So it didn't circulate the air like it normally does for me. So I'm going to turn them over and put them on for a couple more minutes just to make sure that it's done since I kind of stacked them in there. Now that looks much better. Yum, yum, yum. Off to karate. Now that Addie is off to karate, I have an hour to make a very important decision. Do I take a nap or do I read? Or a combination of both. I think I might start with reading. What did you do?
I got my green stripe.
You got your green stripe. Woohoo!
I got my green stripe.
Thank you.
Good morning. Chaos has already ensued around here. I ordered the groceries yesterday thinking that that would save me time, and it actually didn't because they were like 20-30 minutes late delivering them. So we're behind on taping today, which also means I'm behind on other work today. Because also last night, that's Ollie playing down there. Last night the internet went out, so we couldn't get our video uploaded in time, which meant that held up the newsletters. Another day in the internet. So hopefully, fingers crossed, now that we have the groceries, we can get everything ready, can knock out 3 tapings today, and I can get my work done so that I can start packing the trailer so we can start traveling again. It's always another thing. But that's what's going on this morning. Hopefully we will get to shooting some yummy food. Today I know for sure we're going to shoot the asparagus chicken casserole, and then we're also going to shoot the cheesy cauliflower soup. I forgot the yummy part. I'm having leftover air fryer biscuits and gravy, the low carb version, for breakfast while I work. Yummy. Technology is not my friend today. I just spent an hour on customer service with Adobe trying to fix my video software on my computer. They actually had to remote into it. Still haven't taped anything. And then Miss Ad is over here having her own technology issues.
My history won't load.
Her history lesson will not load. What happened today? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Why?
Because I'm really hungry.
And really grumpy? You're really shadowy when you stand there.
Am I mysterious?
Maybe. Are you about ready to tape?
Yeah, I got the aprons are drying right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go prep the set for
Okay.
a low carb soup. And before I do any of that, I'm gonna eat something so I can stay happy.
We all appreciate it. Thank you. Plot twist is what the name of the game is today. Today is really kicking my butt. I'll be really honest about that. So Mikey has had to leave, and we still have 3 shows to tape. He's had to leave because a very long story that I won't go into fully. He needs to go to the license branch to make sure that we have all of our paperwork in order before we travel, because we traded in our truck, which will be another story for another time, to help us with some of the more extreme travel that we have coming up. We knew we needed to upgrade our truck, so that's what we did. But that also means that we need to get everything square with the license branch and all that kind of stuff, and it's been a bit of a thing. And so the days are counting down, and you know, they're only open certain times, and so long story short, that became a priority. So I'm going to go ahead and prep the recipes, and I am going, maybe that was his plan all along. He usually preps the recipes, but I'm gonna go on and prep the recipes, and then I'm probably gonna shoot the beginning parts of the recipes so that by the time he gets back, he can do the heavy lifting of the taste testing. That, you know, he's like, I can do that. So he also instructed me to make sure it tastes good so that his job could be easy around here. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I am getting ready to tape our creamy chicken and asparagus. I love this dish. I've already said that, but I do. And so I am going to get all the ingredients prepped and get ready to tape the show. And then by the time it's done, he'll join me on the show. We just kind of have to go with whoever's available and whatever's going on. And today has not been a good day for us to do what we normally do. So here I go. Today we are showing you how to make crock pot creamy asparagus chicken. I need to start over. Octavius baby, you have food. It's right here, look. Hey guys, today we are showing you how to make crock pot creamy asparagus chicken, all while having a whole lot of fun. He literally will eat his food if I dump it out of his bowl. He's 8 years old. He just now started having this preference in life. My battery totally died. It is time for me to get ready and tape the beginning of the second show. So that's what I'm gonna go and do. Hey guys, today we are showing you how to make our cheesy cauliflower soup. It's low carb. Hey guys, today we are showing you how to make a low carb cheesy cauliflower soup, all while having a whole lot of fun. I was gonna wait on Mikey to do the Milthy crisper lid thing, but I need to do something in that video to show people how it works and if it's comparable to the foodie and all that kind of stuff. That's the whole point. Oh, there's my really messy pantry back there. Right there. Hi, messy pantry. And I need to make bacon as a topping for this soup when it gets done. So I think what I'm gonna do is call Mikey and see if he thinks he'll be done with the license branch in time to tape with me, because I really don't want to tape 3 shows without him. So maybe he'll be back in time that we can make the bacon for the cauliflower soup together with the Milthy lid, hoping that, I may be saying that wrong too. It's Milthy T-H-Y. So how would you say that? I don't know. What it is, total side note, is it's a lid you can put on an Instant Pot to turn it into an air crisper like a foodie. So I thought sharing it with you guys would be helpful for those of you that have invested in an Instant Pot and don't want to necessarily invest into a whole nother unit. This would be kind of an add-on thing if it works. But I'm not going to tell people to buy it before I know. It gets high ratings, but I got to test it in my kitchen to make sure I'm cool with it. I think I'm going to make my bacon in that. That makes the most sense because it kind of does multiple things at one time. But I really want Mikey here for that. Fingers crossed he's going to get back in time to be able to tape with me today. Or we may be taping until like midnight tonight. I also probably ought to read up a little bit. Well, no, I want it to be first impressions. You guys are really going to see my first impressions of how that lid works and me figuring it out on camera because I don't want to prep myself ahead of time. And bacon is probably the thing I make in the air crisper more than anything. So it probably is an appropriate test to use it to make bacon. So here we go. Give me good news. Uh-oh.
Good news. Bad news. The news is they haven't done anything with the title work yet.
Oh, you're really dark. What the heck?
I'm Batman.
Come this way. Why does it go dark every time?
Hey, gig money check. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
So I went and asked the lady, a very nice lady named Emily at our license branch, and she said, hang on, I'll check and see if they got the title work. If they do, I can just process it right here without you doing anything with them. They had nothing. So they've had a week. Yes, Indiana law states they have 45 days to do it.
Oh, they have 45 days.
Yeah, they promised that they were going to do it early. So then the dealership wouldn't, like, I couldn't get a hold of the guy I needed to get a hold of. Then I finally texted our dealer.
Uh-huh.
Sounds bad. The guy that we bought the car from, I texted our dealer, man.
It's the truck.
And he gave me the hookup. He said, call the office, talk to this guy. I just told him all about it. So I just got off the phone with, I guess, one of the head managers.
Uh-huh.
And he said, come by the dealership tomorrow and we'll have the title ready for you.
Okay.
So that's the good news.
What time does the license branch close tomorrow?
Well, that's the other part of this, is we'll get the title in our possession tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And then if I go straight to the license branch that closes at 5, so I have plenty of time, they'll process it, and they'll give us a paper plate that's good for 30 days.
Uh-oh.
And so it's not all hope is lost, but the timing would have to be pretty darn accurate, because she said we can do a one-time mailing anywhere in the U.S.
Ooh, I know where we're going to be the whole time.
Yeah, but it's like, there's like a 2-week window of when they would mail it. So.
Well, we can talk to one of the places we're going to be later on and ask them to hold it for us.
And it will be within that 30-day window.
Yes.
You're smart. This is why it's so good to do teamwork, because I was so afraid to tell you that last part. Because I'm like, we might be 1,000 miles in another direction whenever our plate shows up.
We know where we're going to be, so we can do that.
Okay, well then tomorrow I go and I get the title. I'll go straight to the license branch and we'll get the paperwork.
Okay.
Have a plate.
Okay, but we got to make bacon. See? I knew you would be happy. See, I have to make bacon.
You speak my love language. For
the cauliflower cheese soup for the topping, and then I realized we're doing the crisper lid unboxing, so why not make bacon with it to test it out? Isn't that brilliant? I had 2 ideas like right back to back.
Man, I'd marry you all over.
Y'all notice how he got back just as soon as I got done cooking all that stuff. Okay.
Being a model is...
Mikey got home for the bacon. We're currently cooking the bacon. In the meantime, I'm grading an essay. Isn't it pretty? Okay, so is this about the same story we've been writing about all week, or is it a different one? Oh, nope, it's different.
This is about Chinese and or Asian.
Okay, so this is similar stories.
Similar, but it's nonfiction.
Okay.
The other one was just like
Gotcha. Okay. Isn't this cool? It smells amazing in here. The bacon is crisping up. I'm really thinking this is a cool option for people, but we'll see once it's done. We're gonna put it through its paces. It is almost time to finish taping the 2 shows that I started. Mikey is here, thankfully. We can tape those shows, finish that off. That's what we're gonna end up having for dinner. I was going to make something else, but that makes 0 sense considering we've got delicious food there. I just got finished scheduling all of tomorrow's newsletters. On Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I have 3 different kinds that go out. We have one that's our main newsletter that's mainly focused on crock pot cooking. Then we have a low carb newsletter that goes out. And then on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we also have like an Instant Pot / air fryer one that goes out. And so that takes a little bit of time to get all that scheduled and all that kind of stuff. But we got it scheduled. So everything is good, and I'm gonna knock off work as soon as we get these tapings done. Well, I also have to take pictures of the recipes for the blog so that I can write the blog post. But other than that, I'm almost done. Good morning. I am on my way to a business meeting, and then after that, fingers crossed, my Amazon locker delivery of a part for our hitch, I hope will be finally delivered. It was supposed to be delivered yesterday. Hope it'll be delivered today so that we can get our hitch fixed before we're supposed to go. I'm gonna run and go pick that up. And then when I get home, I've got 2 recipes I've got to test today. So I will be testing, I'm doing a crock pot version of our very favorite low carb fettuccine alfredo. I make it in the electric pressure cooker all the time, but one of the rules on the website that we have for ourselves is if we do an electric pressure cooker recipe, we need to have a crock pot version because we started out as a crock pot website. And so with all of that, I need to do something I usually don't have to do. I need to convert an electric pressure cooker recipe into a crock pot recipe. So I'm going to be doing that today. And the other thing is I've had some readers request that we turn a very popular recipe into an air fryer recipe. So our crock pot crustless pizza is on the agenda today to be turned into an air fryer recipe. And so I'm pretty sure I know how we're gonna make that work. But those 2 recipes need tested and made sure that they're on point. And then if they turn out and we can repeat that, then what we're going to do is get those up on the blog soon and get them in our editorial calendar for the newsletter and possibly even the channel. So that is today's ideal agenda. So we'll see how it all turns out. Fingers crossed. They say they're gonna have the title for our truck, so Mike can then go get the license and we're gonna be okay with the truck. 2 parts have to come in for the trailer. All the pieces have to work together. So wish me luck. Part has been retrieved. I'm at an Amazon locker situation here. I think in Indiana, they hide them. Like anywhere in Texas, and I forget what other states we've been to, they're always outside and in a place where you can find them really, really easily. But the 2 that I've been to in Indiana have been like hidden in nooks and crannies. Like you literally have to ask like 5 people. I had to ask 2 different people for this one. The last one, I had to ask 2 different people to find where they've hidden them. So it's a little crazy. This part came to the Amazon locker. The other part is so big and heavy, it couldn't ship to an Amazon locker. And so it's being shipped to a friend's house, and I'm gonna pick that up tonight. And Mikey did get the title, so now all we're waiting for is for him to get the, he's going to the license branch next. And then maybe I'm gonna actually get to cook something today. Confession, I was supposed to go home, but the gravitational pull of Target sucked me in, and I had a reason to go there. First of all, I had a couple t-shirts that I had bought Addie that I needed to exchange for a different size. So I was just supposed to go in and exchange it and come back out. That's not what happened. I got my favorite water because it was on sale. So that's acceptable, right? Well, then I got to looking and I went to the book aisle, and that's always a mistake. But I found the most amazing thing for Addie on the road. She is, like most kids her age, so into Hamilton. And I found this really cool book that has all kinds of stuff about how it was written and the historical stuff. And I am so excited to give this to her because one of her school things, homeschool things, is we've signed up for a class on this program called OutSchool that is comparing the play, that the musical that everyone is so into, with the historical facts. And so she's getting ready to take that class in a few months with a teacher online, and so I think she's gonna love this book to kind of prep for that class, because she's been all about that class and cannot wait for that class to start. So that's educational, right? And I got snacks because I can only get them at Target, kind of like my water. And I don't know how many Targets there's gonna be when we start traveling out west. Sometimes Targets are few and far between. Then I got the puppies some harnesses. So that's completely okay, right? Then I went down the book aisle for me and found a couple books that I had been eyeing for a while. So I've got that. And then I got Mikey the most amazing new accessory for the truck, so he can feel like he's gotten something too, because I've gotten something for everybody except for the cat, but frankly the cat doesn't like new things, so his gift is no gift. A Bob Ross bobblehead for the truck. He's totally gonna be stoked. So now I need to go home and actually cook like I was supposed to today. I got you a very important accessory for your truck. Ready?
What was it? You got me a Bob Ross bobblehead doll?
And it has sound too.
What's the sound?
I don't know. We will have to find out.
It 4-inch Bob Ross bobblehead figure that plays 10 different wise and witty sayings from the art master. Bob, are you ready for me to fix the truck so we can go?
He's either saying yes or he's really scared. Plot twist. My chicken is frozen, and we don't do frozen chicken in the crock pot anymore. So I'm gonna put that in my fridge to thaw, and I'm probably gonna make it tomorrow. I may even thaw it later tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna wait to do the chicken fettuccine because I just remembered Addie has karate tonight, and I'm also taking her there, and then I have my Bible study after that, so the chicken fettuccine isn't gonna happen. So instead, I'm gonna focus on the foodie, and I'm gonna focus on testing the air fryer crustless pizza a couple times to make sure that I have it the way that I want, and because that's going to go up on the blog earlier anyways. But first, coffee. We tend to like to do our air fryer recipes at least 2 different ways to test it. I test it in the foodie, and then I like to test it in another kind of air fryer because I just want to make sure that the cooking times, because not everybody has the same kind of air fryer. So I just kind of test it to kind of see if there's a range. So today I'm going to be testing in the foodie because we're probably going to do this for a Foodie Friday if it works out. And then I'm also going to test this in my Instant Pot using the crisp lid attachment that we reviewed, that we did the review, or we did the unboxing yesterday. So I'm going to test another recipe like I would in an air fryer to see if it compares to how the foodie's doing, and see if there's any kind of change or difference that I see, so that whenever I actually give like my full tested opinion about the crisp lid, then I'll have several recipes under my belt. So it's kind of playing a double role. It's helping me test the lid, and it's also helping me test the recipe. So someone is in the middle of reading the book Mom got, huh? What do you think?
I like it.
You like it? Learn all kinds of stuff, huh? Alrighty, well, I'll stop interfering so you can finish your reading. While I'm waiting on that cooking and listening to Mike in there having a love fest with the puppies, I'm
Good boy. You ready? Let's sit down. Sit down.
I know puppy dog. I know puppy dog.
Okay, so while that's cooking, I am going to go ahead and shred up the rest of my cheese to put in the fridge. I love to use block cheese to shred. My my old Cuisinart is broken, so it doesn't do as good of a job as it used to. So there's that. But I like to do the cheese and have it shredded and put it in the fridge because it's a pain to have to shred it. But I love, 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 love how melty the cheese is whenever you do it fresh. And it also is a lot cheaper if you buy the blocks and shred the blocks. So for about the price of 1 bag, I was able to produce about the equivalent of 2 bags of cheese. So that's one of my things, and I like how the texture is with how melty it is, especially for photographs and then also just for eating. So I'm gonna go on and shred this. Since I've already got this dirty, I'm gonna go and find all the blocks of mozzarella that I have and shred them up, and I may even just go ahead and pack them in the camper so that way we'll have them. Because it's a pain to shred this at home, it's even more of a pain to shred this on the road. But I do have a little stackable oh my goodness, a little stackable food processor that I take with me on the road. I actually love it so much that instead of replacing this Cuisinart that I've replaced parts on for years now, I think I'm just gonna get another one of those because they it's tough and it's easy to put together and it doesn't break. Like, I've broken 2 lids, had a blade replaced. So a lot has happened to this Cuisinart over the years, but it's done well for what we've put it under. But I'm ready to have something that maybe is a little tougher. So, well, this is why we say we fail so you don't have to. It's a little overdone. I should have checked it earlier.
Hang on,
I guess if you like crispy. I bet it's gooey on the inside.
That looks like gas station pizza.
It does. I thought you were gonna say something worse.
I like gas station pizza.
We're gonna try it. We'll taste it, but okay, it's blurry now. Okay, there we go. We'll taste it.
That pepperoni is real crispy.
I bet it's gonna taste good because I can see that there's cheese underneath that's still gooey. But if I put that picture online, people are gonna say really mean things. People say mean things anyways. Mikey's making fun of me.
No, I'm not saying mean things. I think it's adorable the way you say gooey with that Paoli accent.
So I'm gonna test this again now. And I'm gonna do it I'm gonna test it first at 5 minutes. And then if it still needs to go, I'm gonna go 10 minutes. But 15 looks a little well done. But not well done, if you know what I mean.
There's a Paoli accent again.
Stop making fun of me.
It's whale. Oh my gosh! So is it like what is it?
Now that kind of looks good. I bet it tastes good. Get part of the crispy part to see. That crispiness almost gives it a crust feel. And then the rest of it's really, really good. We'll see what 5 minutes does. Because that, even though it doesn't look pretty, it still has gooey cheese and crispy pepperoni and a crispy layer of cheese. So it's actually pretty good. From first appearances, it looks like 5 minutes does the ticket, but I need to check the temperature to make sure it cooked all the way through. So the cheese is nice and cheesy, but the sauce underneath is cool. So I think I'm gonna have to go 10 minutes and make sure that it's heated all the way through. Not 10 more minutes, I'm gonna do 5 more minutes. All right, I think we're getting somewhere. That's golden, but nice and ooey gooey, and it was bubbling all over. So I'm guessing that center is done. But I'm gonna take a few pictures in case it is, so I'll have a before, and then I'll check the inside. And I think we might have a winner. Because I had to test this a couple different ways, I'm gonna definitely have to make this again, and then eventually test it with the Instant Pot crisper lid. So I kind of have to do everything all over again because my first run wasn't exactly how I wanted. But that's what we do around here, is we just test and test and test to make sure that we have it right, so you guys have the most chance for success at home.
Is that why you're always testy?
No, I think you might have something to do with that. Well, I think that's where we're gonna leave this video for now. I could go on and on with the vlog and show you multiple days because it is all a process. We test recipes, we find out what works, what doesn't, and then eventually we get them up on the blog. So I hope that gave you just a little bit of a peek behind how all this comes together. If you enjoyed this video, we'd love for you to give us a thumbs up. If you're not already a member of the Crock Posse, click subscribe down below and you'll become a member of our slow cooking family around here. If you'd like notified every time we upload a video, no matter if it's cooking shows, these vlogs, or when we're traveling, click the ding-a-ling, that's the bell down below, and YouTube will notify you every time we upload a video. Whatever you do, we hope you laugh often, eat good food, and speak live. Bye guys. Oop, that wasn't the right button. New camera. Change zoom to magnify. New camera alert. Let's see.
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the